pin you down with the low blow.
This field a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out comes this offense for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
Last person told me, look at my whip, man.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
How about this for starting field position on your opening drive? First and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. Forces his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And they're in on the first play from scrimmage. Our crew and you and I, we better strap in here.
That's what's commonly known as quick strike. Points on the board. This can be a fun game.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position and only one play to score it. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I'm some player, you know,
and he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. So here are visitors to take over on offense. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
To throw on 2nd down, Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Defensively, here are the starters for Baltimore. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for this secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
Just playing. Who you talking to?
To throw on 3rd down, Daniels. Daniels. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now they try the right side here. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Actually, what you did is see it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Daniels. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told and was polished off by the touchdown run from the 16-yard line. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1.
And the father was great.
Wynn's going to try and throw on 3rd.
Jeremiah Brown.
Oh, he's got a man.
You are not
complete. And they'll get it up just short of
the crowd
45
goes
at the
crazy.
44.
Oh,
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter
You
where
are
it's
not
coming
the
from,
mother.
tight ends
Yes.
know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Yes. Robert, to the child.
Fournette, a first down carry.
You are
And
not
a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
You are not the father.
On 2nd down now, Hills. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. To throw, it's Wentz. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. 20! And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the have taken the lead.
The child.
There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer.
You are
and you
the
got to get the
father.
ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
I might not be with that. I don't think I'm the father.
Now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So here are visitors to take over on offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready, 70, Indy.
On 1st and 10, Daniels. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Looking to throw. Daniels. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. 2nd and long. Over the middle, complete. It's Parsons. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd down. Daniels. Open man is Kirk, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. From the gun, Daniels. And it's caught. Touchdown. Steven Sims, his first touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. His first career touchdown pass, and, you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Extra point put through by Boswell. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, and it's the Packers who are out in front in the second quarter. Brock Osweiler, 2 touchdown passes thus far. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
Hello?
Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of
Hello?
offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second
Hello?
half?
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded at the 2. And a very good return, but a penalty marker is down.
For what?
I'm not sure what this is going to be.
Defense.
What do Isaac got to do?
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how
But
you
you can
get the
talk
face
to him because
mask.
you are people.
Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
There's too many people watching me.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
There's too many people watching me. Bye.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a second down.
If you want to talk to Isaac, I don't want to talk to him.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there in the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll try the jet sweep here, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Take your life. I'll take your phone, your iPad, then I'm going to find a new girl.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Looking outside, he's got a man. It's Welch. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
There's
the other
so
one,
many
they
things
look
to
like
watch
big
for
and
when you
long,
play
so I'm not
defense.
worried.
And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
The 11s.
Wentz going to lead his guys up
12. What
1st
color
and
they, black
10.
or white?
And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
I'm about to 12.
Into the red zone. Wentz. Throw left side complete. That's
I'm about to the 11. They the 12. Stupid.
For 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last
You even know what
completion,
Jordan
so that
Levy
sets up
even looks
2nd and
like?
6. And here
Now
you get it down to the 7.
I
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
No, I thought we were sketches.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Crazy.
For a Ravens touchdown.
Imagine
A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to regain the lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Now you just made me mad for calling me Robert, so.
Because you're making me mad and you know.
No, don't run on me.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Please stop talking.
This is taken at the 3.
You just told
And
me.
he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
2nd and 9 now.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
What?
I told you I was stopped and you got
You
that.
did it again. You told me that. It's 3 hours ago.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive
did.
back
I
here
just-
on
No,
3rd.
actually, I really realized it was yesterday. I
Waiting
think
for the
yesterday.
gun. Daniels.
No, it was
Alright, sure. I think I took you out.
Escape, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Here's Britton Colquitt now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Ravens, they'll take
Playing, I
over.
know you playing.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that makes some adjustments.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
When you hear the next day, when it's Friday, I'm telling you, at 12 o'clock,
3
when it
quarters
turns
have
Friday,
come and
that's what I
gone.
get up
This
and do,
is
right?
the National Football League on EA Sports.
I get up and be like this.
Now in Baltimore.
Every time
It's
they
the
eat
Ravens in
Friday,
control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th.
No, you don't.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
On 3rd and long, it's Williams. That's caught. It's DeMarcus
You
Robinson.
making
And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. I hate to swing the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
I don't be feeling like going in the bathroom. Yes, bro.
And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know what else is going to be happy? His defense. He's created a very long field.
Oh, because it be hot. It be burning.
Some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
He be like, open explode.
60 Pittsburgh.
No, boy. If you put cold water, you gonna be. It's like some type of shot, bro. If you put cold water, you still gonna be explode.
Second and 1. He's got a first down and past the 30. And all the way out to the 35-yard line.
You can forget it.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them. And they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Sometimes I got to get into them because I'll be sore.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Daniels.
Oh, you think I'm moving so slow?
Looking left side, and it's complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw. Daniels, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
You been on the phone with me the whole time. Yeah, not the whole time. He right here. Here you go right here.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
He said what you want.
So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's back to throw. Open man here, Sims complete. It's a pickup of 12 and it'll set up the 3rd down. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They had a catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. He'll look to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over. Now
So
the
every time
door is
I go,
open for the
hey, he
opposition.
gone.
Just
He
in
mad
general,
at
when
you,
you're
so
passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
He said he said he keeping gonna get another early one.
Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
He said
Back to throw.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football,
You know,
and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do
know,
that.
basically.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's
So you
first
saying
and 10. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
How? And you look just alike.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And I'll talk to one of y'all.
You talk to him more.
Talk to who more?
You
A
talk to him
looming
more.
decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal.
This my first time.
Looking to throw.
We playing
Daniels
Roblox together.
to the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
You want me to send you a picture of me and him?
Second and 3. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great effort there. With time running out, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with an extra point.
I can't hear you. You want me.
Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route, worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say,
I'm not Robert.
touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
A very important extra point there, up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Hold on.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And that's caught inside the 30. He's in! Are you kidding me?
How do you get that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. Absolute bedlam. You can forget overtime. What a finish, and this crowd in a frenzy.
As well they should be. That's the type of ending that you actually pay money to see. And when it turns out in your direction, oh yeah, you feel real good about that one. Let's face it, there are a few people who travel to see their team. They're not happy, but overall, this crowd is loving what they just saw.
And with the lead, no chance of a return, spoiling this one here on the PAT. It is up and through, and there is your final margin of victory. Is on the final play, they win it by a touchdown. Well, that was a fun game to witness, partner. A touchdown there at the very end to win this thing.
And that's really where the emphasis is, right? The touchdown to win it. I know that they put a little on top, right? What's your favorite dessert? What do you put on top of your favorite dessert?
Whipped cream.
Yeah,
Maybe a cherry.
There you go. The whipped cream, the cherry, whatever you want to talk about, that's what they put on it. But the story, the touchdown to win it, that's how they got it done.
So for the Ravens, they move back over 503-2 now on on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8.
So you going first.
I'm Brandon Gaunt, and certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey.